Hello guys, thank you for watching through Kita's eyes. I have a question. I know we're not allowed to question these mandates and anything about the shot, but I'm a little disobedient. So I have some questions for you guys. Maybe there's somebody who will watch this video who can help me to better understand because I'm a little bit confused. So I provided the links to what I'm about to read in the description section. Okay? So the first link that I'm going to read is the FDA approval of the C19 vax. Okay? So the first paragraph says, and this is for immediate release on August 23rd, 2021. Okay. So the first paragraph says, I'm not going to read the whole thing, just the parts that had me a little bit confused. Maybe you guys can help me. So it says today the U.S. Food and Drug Administration approved the first C19 vax. The vax has been known as the Pfizer BioNTech C19 vax and will now be marketed as Comirnaty for the prevention of C19 disease in individuals 16 years of age and older. The vaccine also continues to be available under Emergency Use Authorization, EUA, including for individuals 12 through 15 years of age for the administration of a third dose in certain immune compromised individuals. Okay? So it's my understanding is what got approved was Comirnaty, which is not the shot that people are getting right now. That is considered as BioNTech, but correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. So that's the first paragraph, and we're gonna go down to the third paragraph. So they're saying now that it's approved. So since December 11th, 2020, the Pfizer BioNTech C19 vax has been available under EAU for individuals 16 years of age and older, and the authorization was expanded to include those 12 through 15 years of age on May 10, 2021. EUAs can be used by the FDA during public health emergencies to provide access to medical products that may be effective in preventing, diagnosing, or treating a disease, provided that the FDA determines that the known and potential benefits of the product when used to prevent, diagnose, or treat the disease outweigh the known and potential risk of the product. Okay, so remember that. It says no, which this is really new, so there's a lot that is unknown. So that was paragraph 3. Turn your pages, class. We're going to go to paragraph number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to go to paragraph 5. Okay? It says Comirnaty contains messenger RNA, a kind of genetic material. The mRNA is used by the body to make a mimic of one of the proteins in the virus that causes C19. The result of the person receiving the vaccine is that their immune system will ultimately react defensively to the virus that causes C19. The mRNA and Comirnaty is also present in the body for is only present in the body for a short period of time and is not incorporated into, nor does it alter an individual's genetic material. Comirnaty has the same formulation as the EUA vaccine, and is administered as a series of 2 doses, 3 weeks apart. Okay, so what I'm not understanding about this is which one is approved. And if I were to go to one of these locations to get the vaccine, what would I be getting? Would I be getting the unapproved BioNTech, which is supposed to have the same formulation as the approved vaccine, which is Comirnaty? And my question is, if the vaccine is approved, then why is it still under the emergency use authorization? So, like I said, this was for release on August the 23rd. And the next link I want you guys to click on, remember, it's in the description box, is the C19 update for August 24th. So, all of this is from the FDA website. So, this one, in the second paragraph, it says on August 22nd, the FDA updated the Pfizer BioNTech emergency use authorization. So, and this was released on August 24th, which is the same day that the other article was released. But this was updated 2 days prior. So they updated the emergency use authorization for the BioNTech but it's supposed to be the same as the Comirnaty, but it's approved. So would you still need the emergency use if it's approved? Okay. Now let's go to, oh, and if you click on this hyperlink, it says the updated Pfizer emergency use authorization. You can see the actual document from August the 22nd. And so the next link I want you guys to go through is the executive order. It just closed on me. It is the executive order from the White House. I don't want to give you my words. I would like to tell you verbatim what it says. But my understanding of it is that the way I read it, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but the way I read it, it's stating that 2 of the vaccines are still under the emergency use authorization, and the Pfizer vaccine is no longer under the emergency use authorization. Okay? So this is the executive order on requiring CV-19 vaccine for federal employees. So the beginning paragraph is, by the authority vested in me as the president of the by the Constitution of the laws of the United States of America, including sections blah 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 blah. So let's go to, sorry guys, my phone overheated. It's 102 degrees outside, so it's on the dash. Okay, so back to what we were discussing. Okay, I was going to the executive order, paragraph number 3. It says C19 vaccines are widely available in the United States. They protect people from getting infected and severely ill, and they significantly reduce the likelihood of hospitalizations and death. As of the date of this order, one one C19 vax, the Pfizer BioNTech vax, also known as Comirnaty, has received approval from the Food and Drug Administration, and two others, the Moderna C19 vax and the Janssen C19 vax, have been authorized by the FDA for emergency use. The FDA has determined that all three vaccines meet the rigorous standards for safety, effectiveness, and manufacturing quality. So, in reading this paragraph, to me, it's saying that the BioNTech is different from the other two, which is still under the emergency use. But when you read the article from the FDA, it's saying that BioNTech is still available under the EUA. And what has been authorized is the Comirnaty. So, if somebody could explain to me, maybe I don't understand, or I'm reading it wrong, but it's a little bit confusing. And if you understand or see something different, can you please put it in the comment section? Maybe you can help me out. But what I really wanted to say is, so the FDA statement says that any known risk. This is new. This is the first time this type of vaccine is being used. They don't know all the risk. Yes, these people are considered as experts, and yes, they specialize in a specific field, but they are normal men and women, and they are not exempt from making mistakes. It is possible for them to make mistakes. It is possible for them to not know. This is a new virus, one that they've never dealt with before. So we don't know the consequences of taking these vaccines because there has been no long-term study. So no one can say without a shadow of a doubt that, oh, this is safe and it's not going to, they don't know. This is the reason why originally they said that, okay, the vaccines were 90-something% effective in assisting you in not catching COVID. Then they told you that you can take your mask off. Then they changed it and said put your mask back on, because then they realized that people were still getting it and spreading it even though they had the vaccine. And that's enough to tell you that they don't know. They're not sure. They're learning as they go. They are finding out different side effects. They're finding out how the vaccines work, how long it lasts. They're doing their research now. So why would the government force people to take something that we don't know the long-term effects of? But in this wording, it says that if they feel that it's safe, that the known risk for them, it's worth it. But you don't know what you don't know until later on. So why not give people the choice when you know that you don't really know? They're playing it by ear. They're learning every day, and I get it. This was an emergency, and something had to be done. And yes, they put in the hard work. They came out with a vaccine, and it's supposed to help with severe illness, but it doesn't stop you from getting it. It helps with severe illness. It doesn't mean that that's going to apply to everybody. You don't know the effects that it has on different people's body with different illnesses. What about the people who have already had COVID? That doesn't even matter. Even though they have a natural immunity, everybody still needs to take it. To me, it doesn't make sense. So if somebody understands, or they read a little deeper into it, or they in the field of immunology and they can assist me, please let me know what you read from this and comment in the box below. Thank you for watching Through Kita's Eyes. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.